A tour from FPSO MV-19. Step aboard FPSO MV-19, a state-of-the-art floating production, storage and offloading FPSO vessel designed to support offshore oil and gas production with safety, efficiency, and innovation at its core. Anchored at sea, this self-sustaining facility plays a vital role in extracting, processing, storing, and offloading hydrocarbons from subsea wells. Tour highlights. 1. Operations deck. Start your tour at the heart of production, the topside processing modules. Here, visitors will observe the oil and gas separation systems, gas compression units, water treatment plants, and flare systems that ensure safe handling and environmental compliance. 2. Control room. Visit the centralized control hub where engineers monitor and manage all vessel operations 24/7. Modern digital interfaces and real-time data systems demonstrate how production, storage, and safety protocols are coordinated in real time. 3. Storage tanks. Explore the lower hull of the vessel, which houses massive crude oil storage tanks capable of holding hundreds of thousands of barrels, ready for offloading to shuttle tankers or pipelines. 4. Accommodation block. Tour the crew living quarters, complete with sleeping cabins, a dining mess, recreation lounges, gym facilities, and emergency muster stations. The accommodation area reflects the vessel's commitment to crew welfare and comfort during long offshore rotations. 5. Helideck and lifeboat stations. Witness key safety features including the fully equipped helideck used for personnel transfer and the lifeboat launch zones, critical components of the vessel's emergency evacuation system. 6. Mooring and riser systems. View the turret mooring system and riser connections beneath the vessel, which allow for 360-degree weathervaning while maintaining stable links to subsea infrastructure. Safety notice. All visitors are required to complete a safety induction prior to boarding. Personal protective equipment, PPE, must be worn at all times during the tour. This guided tour offers a rare glimpse into offshore energy operations, showcasing the engineering excellence and daily coordination behind FPSO MV-19, a true marvel of marine and industrial technology. List of common equipment on board an FPSO like MV-19 and their typical functions, grouped by system. While specific equipment may vary slightly depending on the design and field requirements of FPSO MV-19, the following are generally standard for offshore production. Wrench emoji, topside production equipment. 1. Separator vessels, first, second, third stage. Function, separate incoming fluids into oil, gas, and produced water in stages based on pressure differences. 2. Heaters, heat exchangers. Function, maintain optimal fluid temperature for efficient separation and flow assurance. 3. Crude oil treatment units. Function, dehydrate and desal crude oil to meet export specifications. 4. Gas compressors. Function, compress associated gas for reinjection, gas lift, or export. Multi-stage compressors are used for high-pressure output. 5. Gas dehydration and sweetening units. Function, remove water vapor, using TEG, and contaminants like H2S and CO2 from gas before reinjection or export. 6. Produced water treatment unit. Function, treat water separated from oil to reduce oil content before overboard discharge or reinjection. 7. Flare system, main and utility flare. Function, safely dispose of excess or emergency gases by combustion at high temperature. Gas pump emoji, storage and offloading equipment. 8. Crude oil storage tanks, and hull. Function, store stabilized crude oil before offloading to shuttle tankers. 9. Cargo pumps. Function, pump crude from storage tanks to offloading hoses or systems. 10. Offloading system, tandem or side. Function, transfer oil to shuttle tankers via floating hoses or loading arms. Gear emoji, utility systems. 11. Seawater lift pumps. Function, supply seawater for cooling, water injection, or firewater. 12. Firewater system. Function, emergency firefighting system using deluge and monitors throughout the FPSO. 13. Diesel generators, turbine power generation. Function, provide electrical power for all onboard systems and accommodation. 14. Fuel gas conditioning skid. Function, prepare gas from production stream to be used as fuel for power generation. 15. Chemical injection system. Function: inject corrosion inhibitors, demulsifiers, scale inhibitors, and biocides into process lines. Ocean wave emoji, marine systems. 16. Turret mooring system, external or internal. Function: anchors the FPSO and allows it to weathervane 360 degrees while staying connected to subsea wells. 17. Risers and umbilicals. Function: transport fluids and control signals from subsea wells to topside equipment. 18. Ballast system. Function: maintain vessel stability and trim by pumping seawater in / out of ballast tanks. 19. Inert gas generator. Function: provide inert atmosphere and storage tanks to prevent fire or explosion. Pilot emoji, accommodation and safety. 20. Living quarters. Function: houses crew with sleeping quarters, galley, offices, gym, and recreational spaces. 21. Helideck. Function: landing platform for helicopters transporting crew and cargo. 22. Lifeboats, life rafts. Function: emergency evacuation equipment. 23. Emergency shutdown system, ESD. Function: automatically shuts down systems in hazardous conditions to prevent escalation. 24. Fire and gas detection system. Function: continuously monitors for fire, smoke, or gas leaks and triggers alarms or ESD if necessary.
this guy come to the boiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, big boiler. STC.
All working, huh?
Yeah, working. This is new one.
Oh, no, huh? This for the flat, for the...
Yeah,
Yeah, very good. Very good to sleep, huh?
You need come to STC.
Okay. Boiler. Ah, okay. It looks like new. Hitachi. It's a Hitachi model. Hitachi.
They are very important.
Steam turbine. Control. Boiler. And this the vacuum pump, right? What's this?
COP.
Ah, COP. Ah, this is COP.